ghostwriting a memoir for one of the most famous people on earth was always going to be a challenge. And now J.R. Moringa, the man drafted in to do just that for Prince Harry, has sensationally lifted the lid on what really went on behind the scenes of writing Spare. In a New Yorker feature, the writer goes into vivid detail about the process which led to the publication of the bombshell memoir, and some of the tense flashpoints between him and Prince Harry. Speaking about one such exchange, Moringa wrote in The New Yorker, about how the pair got into an argument that he thought would end his involvement in the book. "I was exasperated with Prince Harry," he recalls. "My head was pounding, my jaw was clenched, and I was starting to raise my voice. And yet some part of me was still able to step outside the situation and think, this is so weird. I'm shouting at Prince Harry. Then, as Harry started going back at me, as his cheeks flushed and his eyes narrowed, a more pressing thought occurred, whoa, it could all end right here." This was the summer of 2022. For 2 years, I'd been the ghostwriter on Harry's memoir, Spare, and now, reviewing his latest edits in a middle-of-the-night Zoom session, we'd come to a difficult passage. He goes on to explain how he managed to convince the Duke to take his advice. In the end, Harry conceded and shot the writer a mischievous grin and said, "I really enjoy getting you worked up like that." The Duke had wanted to include a vile dig he received about his mother, Princess Diana, during a military exercise where he is captured by pretend terrorists. Don't miss. Meghan wore a necklace with a special message during the coronation. Analysis: Archie stripped of chance to be with King at coronation. Insight: Meghan got what she wanted in deliberate photoshoot. Latest: in the simulation, the royal is hooded, dragged to an underground bunker, beaten, frozen, starved, stripped, forced into excruciating stress positions by captors wearing black balaclavas. Moringa detailed how one of the participants extended an apology once the exercise was over. He wrote, "Harry always wanted to end this scene with a thing he said to his captors, a comeback that struck me as unnecessary, and somewhat inane. Good for Harry that he had the nerve, but ending with what he said would dilute the scene's meaning, that even at the most bizarre and peripheral moments of his life, his central tragedy intrudes. For months, I'd been crossing out the comeback, and for months Harry had been pleading for it to go back in. Now he wasn't pleading, he was insisting, and it was 2 a.m., and I was starting to lose it. I said, dude, we've been over this." The Duke of Sussex book, which was published in early January, went on to sell millions of copies and was critical of Charles, the Queen, William and the Princess of Wales. Penguin Random House announced that first-day sales for the Harry's Tell-All memoir topped 1.4 million copies, a record pace for non-fiction from a company that also publishes Barack and Michelle Obama, whose Becoming needed a week to reach 1.4 million when it was released in 2018. The sales figures for Spare include hardcover, audiobook and ebook editions sold in the US, Canada and the United Kingdom. Spare is the story of someone we may have thought we already knew, but now we can truly come to understand Prince Harry through his own words, Gina Centrello, president and publisher of the Random House Group, said in a statement. Looking at these extraordinary first-day sales, readers clearly agree, Spare is a book that demands to be read, and it is a book we are proud to publish. Follow our social media accounts here on https://www. Facebook.com/ExpressUsNews and at ExpressUsNews.